6 identical rectangular boxes can be stacked into a cupboard 0.9 meters wide. Two arrangements are shown below. The first arrangement in figure A leaves a 42 centimeter gap at the top, so you see over here. The second one in figure B leaves a 10 centimeter gap at the top and another gap at the side. In the arrangement shown in figure B, what is the gap at the side? That's what you see over here. So first thing first is, we know that both are the same rectangular boxes, figure A and figure B, which means this length over here is the same as this length. So that means we need to use this thing called simultaneous equation. So if you want to find out more, you can go to easy1.sg/blog. So this simultaneous equation we can form by using these two of the same height of this cupboard. So in this case, if you were to look at these identical rectangular boxes, it will then have length and also breadth. So let me just put this as orange or green. So let's have a short form for this will be B and this will be L. So let L be length and let B be breadth of the rectangular boxes. So in this case, for figure A over here, we can just have 1, 2 and also 3 lengths. So the height of cupboard of figure A will be equal to 3L plus 42 centimeters. So what about figure B? So figure B has a combination of both length and breadth. So what I'm going to do is, let me just put this at one side. So we have this breadth over here. So we have 1 breadth as such, 2 breadth, 3 breadth and 4 breadth. And then we have 1 length for figure B as well. Okay, so that means the height of the cupboard for figure B will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 breadth, so 10 plus 4 breadth plus 1 length. Okay, so since the heights of cupboards are the same, that means 3L plus 42 is equal to 10 plus 4B plus 1L. But the thing is, we have more than one, I would say, short forms over here. We have B and then we have L. So how do we then solve this? If you were to go to figure A, you could see that if you were to look closely, the width of the cupboard has 2 B's as well. Okay, so the width of cupboard is also equal to 0.9 meters, which we need to change to 90 centimeters. So the width of cupboard in B would be equal to 2B. So that means 2B is equal to 90 centimeters. We also have 4B over here. So if 2B is 90 centimeters, 4B is 2 times 90 centimeters, which will equal to 180 centimeters. So from here, we can swap in 4B in the equation, ... So from here, will that be equal to 180 plus that? So if we were to just calculate it, so this would then be equal to 2L equal to 148. Then 1L would then be 148 divided by 2. And this will give us 74, if I'm not wrong. So 148 divided by 2, this will give us 74. Yes. So one length would then be 74. So if you were to go to figure B to find out where the gap is, so it's basically 1 length, right? That's what we see over here. So it's 1 length. And then we also know that this whole width of the cupboard is 90 centimeters. Okay, so if I were to, so the gap is basically 90 minus 1L, which is equal to 90 minus 74, and this will give us 16 centimeters. So the answer to the gap will be 16 centimeters. Alright, so let's move to part B.